Have I just spent another $1,100 on Pokemon cards? Of course I have, and there is a lot more than this stuff here. But there is one thing I want to show you at the start, well, one Pokemon card. It is this PCG Blastoise. If you don't know who PCG is, it's like the New Zealand grading company, okay? Now, I do want to crack them open and send them to PSA. I'm going to do a video about it, so make sure you like and subscribe so you can see that. We do like a bit of a scientific research, if you will. But yeah, just because, like, let's say, this guy's probably going to be to the PC, by the way, but let's say I want to sell him later on. If I want to get the most bang for my buck, PSA is the way to go. Tag, yeah, but Tag has got a little bit going on with it right now, so I'm just going to send it to PSA, and we're going to see if it will come back at least an 8. Now, the centering is good. The, what's that one there? Centering, the corners, edges, the surface is not too good. So maybe I just give him a quick white down, but I looked at the back here. Not too shabby, I mean, not too great. Look at that corner up there, meh, but other than that, all the other corners are pretty clean, but yeah. And then, you know, if I wanted to sell them later, then I'll sell them later on. And speaking of selling, and that brings me to today's video sponsor is Misprint. Misprint is the new and upcoming way of buying and selling your Pokemon cards. If you don't know how Misprint works, it's like the stock market, but for Pokemon cards. And if you don't know how the stock market works, you got someone wanting to buy a stock at a certain price and then someone wanting to sell a stock at a certain price. This trade doesn't go through until both people are happy with that number. The same thing with Misprint. So I'm going to search my favorite card here, Alakazam. Now, if you wanted to buy this card straight away, I could buy it for $195. Someone is on here selling this card at $195. Now, if I had one for sale, PSA 10, I could just click sell and sell my PSA 10 at $180. I've got a buyer here wanting to buy this card at $180. So perfect if you want to just quickly sell some of your collection and make that money ASAP. And another thing I really love about Misprint is that you can scan up to 20 cards at once and list them up onto Misprint. Now this would save me so much time because me on a Sunday, I'm taking a photo of every single card and listing it onto Trade Me. And this takes me, I want to say an hour, maybe a little bit more, to take a photo, list it, write about it, and then move on to the next one. I could do maybe 1,000 cards in that same amount of time. So Misprint, if you want to check them out, all the links are in the description. Moving on back to the video. So sorry, Mr. Blastoise, he might get cracked and whacked, but looking at the back here, you know, might not, but who knows, because he's probably going to come into the personal collection. But you know, what if I pass it on to my son? I want him to make a bit of money, or my daughter, sorry. But yeah, it's going to be and ahhing about that. But we have other bangers in here that we're going to go over. We got a Gem Mint 10 Dragapult SIR from Terrestrial Festival. I'm just looking at this card now, and I'm thinking, would it get a 10? Because if I sent it in again, because this thinning on the top here is, well, it's a lot thicker down the bottom than it is up the top. PSA have made their things 55 out of 45 now, so I don't think this would get a 10 again, so lucky that he got that and a 10. We have other from Terrestrial Festival. We're gonna go, one of my favorites, well, from this, I don't really like the evolutions, but we've got the Leafeon in a PSA 9 from Terrestrial Festival, and then we also have the Jolteon, which is not really I do love Jolteon because it's from Gen 1, but this artwork, man, it's not so good. I love the artwork, the promo from Sword and Shield, don't know where it's from, but the promo, that one is sick. And we've got another slab. Don't know how much this guy's worth, but if it's pretty cheap, just probably gonna sell him or just give it to a kid at a card show. But this guy is sick, the Omega Gardevoir. These were moving very fast at the card show that I just went to. People love Gardevoir, so Gardevoir. Yeah, why did this guy get a 9, you reckon? Bro, the back looks clean to me. Must be something to do with the front or the surface or the centering, but yeah, he's clean as. Anyway, that's all the greatest stuff from this new pickup. I bought those at 70% and then all this other stuff around 60. You're gonna find out why. I'll show you the bit of the bangers. We got 6 of these promos, 5 sealed, 1 not sealed, but if some of these look good, I'm probably gonna like grade them. But yeah, these promos moved easy. I picked up as many as I could at the card show and I moved them all. Lucky I did because I wanted to keep one, but now I've got fucking 6 of them. Yeah. But in this pickup, there is just a lot of like prismatic, and these cards like this, like the hollows and stuff, add up quite a bit. But yeah, this is from prismatic too. The Rolts, bro, this centering on this guy is pretty good. But what's the back looking like? I'm not going to do it in this video. I'm going to do it in another video. The Gardevoir as well, another awesome pickup. There he is, the other Eevee. Yeah, I do really actually quite like this card. Perfect for an ETB. Sometimes those ETBs, man. This, I think, no, that's just a normal one. That's just a Pokeball too. But yeah, there's a few Master Balls in this pickup, the promo. But yeah, there's just a lot of like little hollows and stuff. I really am holding off of opening up prismatic. Is this a Master Ball? Yeah, this is a Master Ball. Can you see it in the light there? There's a little M. Sorry, I don't really have the good lighting in here. There's another Master Ball. Yeah, because it's hard enough to pull an illustration rare, let alone a special illustration rare. So that's why it's like not really appealing to me. It's just a Pokeball. This one is another Master Ball. Shaman. People love Shaman, so a few people asked me at the card show about Shaman. But yeah, this must be a promo. And I didn't really buy too much prismatic because it's still pretty new and I don't know what it's going to do in these coming weeks. Is it going to keep trending down? A lot of those big cards are coming down, you know, like the Jolteon and especially the what do you call it, Umbreon, the Sunbreon, people call it. But yeah, and I think it's just not as like fun to open. Like you're getting a reverse holo, a Pokeball, and like a, what do you call, a Master Ball, and they all kind of just like look the same. So I find that, in my opinion, boring, and I'm not the biggest fan of evolutions. This is another Pokeball. So yeah, fight me, argue with me in the comments on that one. I prefer the Salamence SIR out of all the evolutions in this set. Yeah, we got lots of Pokeballs. These are probably just worth a bit, and that's why I didn't like it, because it probably just hiked up the price a bit. That's why I was pretty adamant on 60. Radiant Gardevoir, Mr. Mime, bro. This card is actually pretty dope. I've already got one of these. Probably will keep this one. Squawkleby. But yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to sell them. If I'm going to like just do a post on Facebook, I probably will do with all like the reverse holos and whatnot. And then yeah, it's just going to be a bit of a mess really, because they're just a bit weird. Eevee though, this guy is a Master Ball. Definitely will do a, can you, my lighting is terrible, but there is an M on there, I promise. I can see it. Can you see the little, there we go. Yeah, so that's a pretty cool card, but this just looks boring. I'd much rather this Eevee. Like if you were to give me a card and be like, bro, give me this. That's way cooler than that. Anyway, Charizard. This is the promo, I think, yeah. Articuno, this prismatic again. We've got more prismatic. Prismatic for days. Yeah, it's just Rocket Zapdos. You saw in my last pickup. I got this guy. Umbreon V. I'm just getting too busy about prismatic. Celebrations. 9 towers, bro. This is a cool card. It's a much better condition than the last one. But yeah. Big stock coming in. Hoot hoot. This is coming in. This is like, bro, this is actually a sick card. This reminds me of Avatar the Last Airbender. Does that not look like what the little thing he wears on Avatar the Last Airbender, but he's got a Pokeball on? It's uncanny. Anyway, that's just definitely it. If you watch that show, let me know in the comments. That show is so underrated. Well, it's pretty dope. New show's coming out soon actually. Next year or something. Yeah, I'm excited for that. Anyway, I'm digressing a bit. Yeah, all just prismatic stuff. It just like feels like recycled content of like Pokemon, you know? But they feel like they just got lazy. Like, yeah, we print heaps of cards, but they're all just gonna look the same. We'll just stick a different bit of printing on it, like an M instead of a Pokeball. And then, yeah, more bangers, bro. This card is sick. The Scissor, I don't even know where it's from. A little bit played, but definitely probably gonna keep him. Jinx 151, easy to move. Noivern, Tinkaton. People love Tinkaton. It's a cute Pokemon. They were easy to move too in the show. Lots of these promos. Obviously, this guy has been ripping a lot of evolutions. You've got to see lots of promos here. Now we're moving to some illustration rares. Bronzor, Greebird. This went absolutely bonkers. Now it's coming back down. Leap. Reshiram. People love Reshiram and the Zekrom. Yeah, Tapu Koko, Squirtle, Charmander, and Bulbasaur, bro. There's so much nostalgia in that. I'm gonna have to like keep some of those and then maybe flick them on. But yeah, Tangela, 151. Do love a bit of 151. I was trying to pick up as much as I could at the show, and this is my favorite, the Steelix, bro. This card is so underrated. I wanted this guy in a 10. If you've got a clean copy, please reach out to me. This guy is actually pretty clean. Just the centering. Could send him off, get a 9, but this would probably get a 10 compared to that bloody Dragapult back there. Snorunt, didn't even know that this card was here. This is actually pretty cute. Kubaja, lots of another EXs. Won't put the prices up for these guys. More prismatic, bro. Prismatic. Traumatic evolutions. I am going to open up some in the next week or two, so make sure you like and subscribe so you can see me opening up that the traumatic evolutions. See how we go. I've got about 16 packs or so. Lots of Zamazenta Vs. Alright, so many EXs and stuff. That's why I stayed at 60%, man. Even debating to go 70. But yeah, this is a cool one. Gonna keep this Gengar. Don't have that one. I like Gengar, as you can tell by my logo. Yeah, love this Milotic card. Lots going on, and it's pretty cheap. You can find lots of trainer galleries that are still cheap, and what do you call them, like secret rares and stuff. Like, that's a cool card. Obstagoon, don't know this Pokemon. It's quite a recent one. Yeah, heaps of bangers. Not so much anymore, or all at the start. Oh, just joking. And I picked up a lot of these at the card show. These Pikachu ones went very quick. If this one was clean, just a little nick up there. 50-50, whether we get a 9 or a 10, most likely a 9, and another Vaporeon promo. That's it, lots of cards. Now I'm gonna have to go through and sort them all out. But yeah, damn bro, a big pickup. What do you think of that? Let me know in the comments if you think that was a good pickup or not. Really love the Blastoise. But I'm just gonna do it for content, and we'll do a bit of like, you know, what do you call it? Bit of scientific research, see how we go. PCG from New Zealand, 2 PSA, see what we get. Yeah, like and follow so you don't miss out on an update. I'll see you in the next video.